Good day, everyone. So today we're going to discuss the methods of teaching in physical education and health in elementary grades. But before going to the methods, let us first define what is teaching method. Teaching method refers to the general principles, pedagogy, and management strategies used for classroom instruction. Or in short, it is how the teacher will going to discuss or deliver the lesson. The first method is the direct teaching method. This method is wherein the teacher stand in front of the class or in a group to give discussion or lectures to teach a certain topic. It is also known or called as teacher-centered. Teachers are going to discuss, or they are the one who control the class. He or she is the one who speak all throughout the discussion. Method may include each advantages and disadvantages. The advantage of this method are it allows ability to introduce new skills, it plenty time of discussion, and it makes time efficiency. It also have each disadvantages, which are it result to the lack of feedback of the students, and it also have a lack of variety. We have an example, and this example, one of the examples are the teacher will going to discuss about the topic, which is the fundamental step of the dance. The teacher will going to discuss the steps to the students, and teacher will going to ask the students to follow after the teacher will discuss it. And for the student who are low learners or slow learners, the teacher will going to demonstrate it onto them. Second, or the another teaching method is the indirect teaching. In this method, the teacher assumes a more passive role and guide the students' interaction. It is also called the student-centered. Students plays a big role in instruction. Students observe, investigate, and draw inferences from the data. Teachers take role of being a facilitator or supporter. This method is opposed to the direct teaching. Indirect teaching method includes advantages and disadvantages. The advantages of these teaching methods are it promotes cooperation, develops improvement, develops social skills, and learn valuable teaching skills. The disadvantages of these methods are too little focus on the process, shy students may left behind, and it may handle responsibility as well. One example of this method is the concept formation. The teacher will going to show some pictures about the different types of exercise, and the teacher will going to ask the students up to they will form the generalization or the main topic. That's the time that the student will going to identify their topic. That is one of the example of indirect teaching. The students will the one who will identify their main topic or the general information. And next is the movement exploration. This method of teachings involves the use of aids or the equipment. These aid or equipments may include bean bags, benches, hoops, and ropes. In bean bags, the student will going to put it on the head and let them balance it. And into the benches, the student will move to the benches back and forth. And for the hoops, the teacher will going to instruct their student to put the hoops on the right or left hand or into their body. And in the ropes, the teacher will instruct the student to jumping ropes. This method may have advantages and disadvantages. The advantages of this teaching method is the student may apply their learnings, opportunity to explore movement skills, and improve physical attributes. The disadvantages of this method are the student with low esteem will left behind. The student with physical abnormalities are in danger. One example of this teaching method is the teacher will going to give activities using hoops or ropes, wherein the students will use those aids or equipment to have a movement skills. And the next teaching method is the cooperative activities. In this method of teaching, the students work together to perform. It have three main goals to achieve. First is the student work together to reach a consensus or goal as a group. Second, student can structure the learning experience. Third, the student can learn problem-solving skills. The students will going to work collaboratively in order to identify or know the main topic. The advantages of this teaching method are it creates higher level thinking skills, creates new forms of individual responsibility, and it boosts self-esteem. And the advantages of these teaching methods are students may depend on the group members. One of the example of this teaching method is the jigsaw, wherein the teacher will group the students and they will let them identify who will be the leader, the members, the sender, or the reporter, and they will work as a group. This method, the students will work collaboratively with their group members. That was one of the example of cooperative learning method. And again, the methods of teaching physical education and health in elementary grades are the direct teaching method. Second is the indirect teaching method. Third is the movement exploration. Fourth is the cooperative activities. Those are the teaching methods. Remember those methods in using or delivering your lesson. It is important to remember those teaching method in order to deliver your lesson. And again, thank you for listening. Keep safe.